Welcome back to my channel. Jackie Hay here of HeyHayCreations. I do apologize. I'm trying to keep these updates weekly and I haven't updated in a long time. So moving forward, I'm going to try and update you every Friday along with any shop updates I have. But yeah, I can't guarantee anything. Life has been kind of hectic. Just a lot going on with school starting and the kids and everything, but I will do my best to update once a week, at the very worst once a month. But anyway, let's talk about what's going on. So way back in August, I went to Modern Doll Collectors Convention, and I will link a video of that below so you can kind of see what it was all about. That was my first time going and it was really fun. I met a lot of really cool people and I got to sell my work. Speaking of that, I have a couple of dolls from that show. I think I'm gonna list them on Etsy. They are really cute. So here's one example. Part of me doesn't want to sell them, but here's one of my girls here. Here's another one. I think I have 5, but they are artist full sets. This was my first time making a doll, so I just want to talk about that for a few minutes. The outfits were made by my friend Julia. She goes by, I want to say Julia Mieko Handmade. I will also link her information, but the outfits were custom made for the theme of Alice in Wonderland. This girl kind of looks witchy to me, so I'm going to put her out with my other Halloween dolls. But so these are all hand cast, and I experimented with different colors for the resin. They're all hand painted as well. I am going to be selling them at a slight discount at $300 a doll, which if you're a doll collector, you know that's a pretty good price for a doll, just because the joints aren't quite where I want them to be. But just the outfit and the accessories alone are, in total, would be $200. The wig is handmade. I got that on Etsy. The eyes are glass. And then just the outfit and the shoes. So all that together is $200 alone. So it's a pretty good deal for a doll. And I'm going to list it and see what happens, honestly. If they don't sell, I won't be too mad about it because I kind of like them hanging around. But they are fully posable. I still have to work on the joints a little bit. I'd like them to be a little more stable. So if you have a doll stand, they'll stand up perfectly fine. And for the most part, they do. But it's just something I'm working on for my next doll show. So I will have, this is Alice 1.0, so I will have a updated version with different jointing, slightly different body mechanics, and probably a few alterations on the face as well. But I'm really proud of them. They're all different colors. Here's another one. And they're just really fun. I love her little velvet jacket. Everything is hand stitched. Yeah, they're really cute. But yeah, Modern Doll was so much fun. I can't wait to go back. Really, really nice people there. And we got to tour around Savannah, which was just very, very cool. Okay, so that's the dolls. I will link a couple of, her name is Allison Hernandez. She has a couple of videos. She also just did one this week of a pumpkin that I made for her, as well as one of my Cheshire Cat Labubu dolls. So that was really cool to have her review those things. I will link those. So a couple weeks ago, I went to Linvilla Orchard's Fall Festival. This was my 13th year doing that show, and I'll put some footage in here.
Hey, how's it going?
I love that show. I make pumpkins and all kinds of Halloween stuff for that show. And then normally I do a couple other fall shows, but I'm actually not going to do another show till mid-November and then beginning of December. So I'll have that information. So after mid-October, I'm going to switch over to Christmas. So I'll have enough stock for those shows, but keep an eye on Etsy. Since I'm not doing another fall show, I'm going to be more active on Etsy. And I'm really excited for the stuff I'm working on now. Tomorrow's Friday. I have these voodoo shrunken heads. I had so much fun making these. I only have 10, but what I do, if you ever want to try this, it's really fun. I get these little plastic skulls, and usually I'll wait till after Halloween and I'll get them like 90% off. And what I do is I take out the eyes and I take out the mouth area and I cover them in clay, and I make these little zombie heads. And I got the idea of making shrunken heads like a voodoo witch would make. So here's the jar. So it'll come with this little jar, and I know it's backwards, but it says Vengeful Voodoo Solutions. We put the hex on your X, and you would just put the name of whoever you want this to be on your label. And then inside you will have your little voodoo head. And I have 10 of these. Some of them have one eye or two eye. They're all different. I'm just going to show you a couple. Added a little hair. The painting has browns and greens and purples. Let me show you a couple more. The hair color is all different. Here's another one. But I just had so much fun making these. I'm going to have 10 of these available in my shop. Let me show you maybe just one more. And yeah, if you know somebody that would find this funny, it might be a really good gift. Okay. So again, you get the jar and then the little head that goes inside. I don't know if I made the string long enough. You could hang this anywhere you want. Maybe you can make a necklace out of it. I mean, pretty funny, right? Okay. The other thing I'm going to be having in my shop tomorrow is I made these paint a pumpkin kits. And in the past, I've done like sculpting kits where I put clay in there and tools and things like that. This would be the box. And I had fun. I did a lot of drawing the last couple weeks. And I know it's backwards, but it's paint a pumpkin, and it says kit includes everything you need to make an adorable pumpkin. So that's kind of what it looks like. So you will get 2 of these little resin pumpkins. I know they're hard to see. And I have a video coming out tomorrow where you would just scan the QR code, and I give you step-by-step instructions on how to paint these. So this would be fun for like a date night, or you and a friend just want an activity to do. These will be available on Etsy. I have 10 of those kits. So I'll have 10 voodoo heads. I'll have 10 pumpkin painting kits. And then next week, I'm going to have some of my polymer clay stuff. I have pumpkins, I have ghosts, that sort of thing. And I'm not going to make too many of those. So if you want one, I would suggest getting on next week and grabbing one, because honestly, I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to make. So let's see. I think I've covered almost everything. There is a giveaway coming up. I'm really excited. So I told you I've been doing a lot of drawing lately. Well, I made this drawing and I actually have tote bags available in my shop with this image. And I'm gonna make a clay version of this. I'm working on it now. And this is gonna be the giveaway, is a clay version of these two little spooky friends together. The ghost is going to be attached to the pumpkin, so it'll be all one sculpture, but I'm so excited. I think it's going to be so cute. I'll just show you a couple other drawings I've done really quick because I'm thinking about making some prints for my followers. Obviously tote bags, maybe some sticker sheets. Here's my Christmas tree. So this is one of my big sellers around the holiday, is I make these furry Christmas trees with doll shoes and big teeth. And just a couple more real quick. Here is the shrunken head I did for my labels. Had really fun with that. And one more, I think. Oh, and then here's the pumpkin I did for my Paint a Pumpkin. So I don't normally spend a lot of time drawing, but I somehow found the time and I've really been enjoying it. Yeah, I think that's about it. I have my little pumpkin drink here. Do you guys know who this is? If you're from Philadelphia area, you probably do, but we really have the best mascots. This is the Flyers mascot. Comment below if you know who this is. Okay, guys. Well, I will do my best next week to update you again. Please comment down below if you have any questions, or maybe you have some ideas for creepy Halloween characters or creepy Christmas, since every week I'm just working on new stuff. Yeah, so I'll see you around. Bye now.